students, welcome to the series on advertising. Today we are going to study the various types of advertising agencies. Now let us study the objective of this module. The basic objective of this module is to study the various types of advertising agencies, their functions and importance for the industry. Now let us study first the concept of an advertising agency. An ad agency is an independent company set up to render specialized services in advertising and marketing. They help companies or organizations to reach their target customer in a quicker and a simpler way. Now, advertising agency is an organization which is performing a specialized function of creating ads. They are innovating and designing beautiful advertisements for the sponsors and for the brand builders. Full service advertising agencies, they are large sized agencies with different departments working with specialized functions. They gather data, analyze information and also do the payments of bills to the media people. So, a full size advertising agency is like a big organization where you have various departments, as in a normal organization of management you have production, HR and marketing. So, they have department of production and accounts handling, and also they have media relations department. So, they handle all the functions related to advertisement, where they have specialized people, they have talented people in each department who is solely responsible to specific function. Functions of a full size advertising agencies. These agencies plan, create, produce and place advertisements for their clients. They provide marketing services such as building sales promotion, showcasing materials in trade shows, coordinating with exhibition centers, designing newsletters and preparing of annual reports. Now, advertising agency is not only preparing ads for the media, but there is lot much of promotional and marketing material required for companies to function. When they want to showcase their product in exhibition centers, to get that stall or that place, the advertising agencies do a coordination, preparing billboards, signboards and the material which can attract the audiences, the newsletters, the information, the demonstration of products printed, the brochures, everything is designed by advertising agencies. So, it is a complex area of functions which is taken and looked after advertising agencies. Providing diverse services. The services usually provided by advertising agencies are collecting and analyzing market data, proposing strategy, preparing and producing ads, placing ads in approved media, verifying advertisements appearance in publications and collecting bills and pay media. So, ad preparation is one part, but before preparing the ad, the agencies have to do a market research. Market research is according to the target area, that is what will be the product useful to which segment. The profile of the segment has to be studied, that the demographics in terms of age, gender, usage and education has to be studied before we launch up the ad, because it is according to the requirement of that profile and demographic segment of the target area people need to design. So, the objectives of the companies have to be studied. So, this information which is available through all kind of information collected through questionnaire or through research or journals has to be designed before making an ad. So, advertising agencies are also market research companies which are data driven, and they try to collect data from all sources, from very professional agencies who are working lot with statistics and data, and also from online companies like Google Analytics, and they try to see what people are using, what words are popular with audiences, what colors are being attracting audiences. So, this collection of the data generally helps to create popular ads. Reasons for using full service advertising agencies. These are sales oriented created work with synergistic experience. There is centralization of responsibility and accountability. It is simplified coordination and administration. It is professional strength in marketing area with good pool of talent. Now, why do we use a full service advertising agencies? Big sponsors and big investors are not ready to take any headache. They want to give their work to a full length service agency who will do the research, who will create the ad, who will build the relations in the market. So, the advantage is they have a highly professional team and a talented team. They have a pool of people who are working in a synergistic way with lot of experience in their life, with good connections and networking in market. So, it is easy to work with the full length advertising agencies to get a coordinated work done in a simplified way. Then second type of agency which is popular in the market is the interactive agencies. These agencies use the modern media devices like laptops and mobiles to interact with the customers. They create online advertisements, send personalized messages on mobile phones. They produce very interactive ads. They design innovations to connect with customers for building engagement. Now, interactive marketing agencies are basically social platform agencies where they are engaging the audiences in terms to fill up the questionnaires, in terms to fill the audiences with activities and attracting audiences on online platforms. So, audiences which are very mobile savvy generally connect with this media, because here they try to SMS and SMS people through their mobile numbers. So, higher is the connection of people on this platform, is higher is the information availability in terms of collections of emails and in collections of phone numbers. If you talk about interactive agencies which has done lot of good work for websites, is that first you have to register and then you can use the resources, free resources like photo galleries or some instruction module. First registration is important. So, this kind of online registration form is collected by these interactive agencies. This data of registration gives you the location of the audiences, this gives you the email addresses and the profession of the audiences, which is a very big profile to understand that what kind of users are showing interest in particular areas, and according to their interests you can promote the products. Now, is the limited service agencies. These agencies usually offer only one or two basic services. They can specialize only in creation of advertising, some can only offer media planning, and some can only concentrate on buying and placing and billing. So, media agencies, if they are small, they will only perform one function. Sometimes the agency has only creative people, so they are only in designing the ads. Sometimes agency people are good media planners, they are very powerful people of media who have lot of networking. So, they will design an agency where they can buy the slots in bulk and then distribute to other agencies. Sometimes you have accountants who are very good in collection of billings and buying spaces from media. So, there are different specialization, and with the availability of space and staff and the kind of the skills in the market, as people try to perform their functions. Success of limited service agency. The limited service agencies usually take greater responsibility for strategic planning function. They give greater strategic direction to specialist creativity and media agencies. They exercise greater control over the product of these specialized agencies, ensuring that the separate activities are well ordered and coordinated. Now, big agency has lot of work and lot of other activities to look on, but because the specialized agency is only working in one category, so they take lot of pains and put full efforts to give creative ads in the markets. So, they get work in terms of outsourcing also, and they work as freelancers also to give you lot of creativity and innovativeness in their creations. We have creative boutiques, they are very creative and innovative ads. No other function is performed other than creating actual ads. Small sized agencies with their own copywriters, directors and creative peoples work in this direction. Now, creative boutiques are available who are only involved in designing the ads. So, they will only design the media copy, that is the layout, the illustration and the central characters, the animation. They have specialized team of copywriters who will just give you the layout, and then how the ad has to be planned in media is not their function. They will only focus in designing and animation. Specialization of creative boutiques. The boutiques create imaginative and interesting advertising themes and produce innovative and original advertisements. A company that uses a creative boutique would have to employ another agency to perform the planning, buying and administrative functions connected with advertising. Now they can get their ads made from creative boutiques and then give it to the other agencies so that the ads can become popular. Creation is one part and making it popular is another part. Then we have the media buying agencies. They buy place and time in media to sell it to their advertisers. They schedule slots at different television channels and radio stations. They also supervise or check whether the ad has been telecasted at opted time and place. Now we have media buying agencies, that is they are buying spaces in media in bulk, they are redistributing the spaces, and sometimes the prime time and the best slot is available with media buying agencies. So even if the other agencies or big agencies require space, they try to rebuy from these media agencies because they have the whole funds or the money which is available with them invested in buying slots. So they have the prime time and the prime channels available with them. So larger is the availability of money and the resources which is specialized and invested in one aspect, would be more power given to these agencies. These agencies also put a check as if what time which they have given the ad is actually telecasted by the media, so as to reconfirm and restate and to give the recordings and the testified verifications of the playing of the ad in the media, because money of sponsors is invested. So even they need the claims and the verifications and the reports, otherwise they will not get the payments. So this kind of reporting is also done by these media agencies. Services offered by media buying agencies. They specialize in buying radio and television time and reselling these spaces again. They sell time to advertisers, orders the spots on various stations involved and monitor stations to see if ads actually run. One is they are buying spaces, they are monitoring, they are synchronizing, they are putting a check and control and then verifying actually the ad at the slotted time is actually telecasted. So they will stop all the cheating and all the mistakes which the media houses are doing. So they will put a control and a check actually the time which is allotted has been actually used by the media. So this is the specialized function which is performed by these media buying agencies. In-house advertising agencies. Big organizations prefer these type of agencies which are inbuilt and work only for them. These agencies work as per the requirements of the organizations. Now sometimes the full service of the agency is taken on contract. They become in-house agencies of big sponsors and big brand builders. They work only for them, that is this full agency will only work for one brand and it will make everything for them, starting from their newsletters to the brochures, the materials, the exhibition centers, billboards and creating those signs, logos, designs. It's something very big because advertising is not only one time requirement which people need and the industry need. We have very big industries like airports. The Indian airport is using in-house advertising agencies which is designing posters, instruction materials. So they have independent art directors, their own employed people who work for their whole life. These ads and they on the basis of the festivals they have to be changed. So it is a whole year work and a whole life long process where they have to be updated, created, enhanced and made more relevant to the festivals and the trends of the cultures. Now let us study the organizational structure of in-house agency. The advertising director of the company usually heads an in-house agency. The in-house agencies are organized according to the needs and the requirements of the company and are staffed accordingly. The organization structure is simple, traditional organization structure where you have the CEO, that is you have the advertising director who will head the various departments and each department will have its own head, that is you have the copywriting head, you have the direction head and you have the media planning head. So these heads will have the staff who will work under them and this whole organization structure will be synchronized for traditional way and for also project way. That is, if you get projects in terms of working for fast moving products, that is, if the company is making more products, it is not only one products. So, they will work for all the other projects which are being launched, the new editions which are coming. So, this is the structure which will assimilate the projects also. Merits of an in-house agency. It reduces the cost of advertising since the in-house agency is also entitled to commission from media. It ensures a tight control over the agency operations both in terms of cost as well as creativity. Now, here the cost is less because the media is also giving lot of commissions to the advertising agencies to place their ads in their media. Now, this commission, because the in-house agency is there, it will go to the sponsor only. Otherwise, the agency earns through one the fees which they take for the ads and one through the commissions which the media gives them. So, the in-house agency has inbuilt strength of saving at least the cost of the commissions. Demerits of in-house agency. It is highly professional talent is not attracted to in-house agency. It may be influenced by built-in political forces which can impact the objective analysis and evaluation of ads to be floated. Now, the local politics impacts the creativity of in-house agency because the heads and the directors and the sponsors who invest the money have the limited boundary of thinking and working with the products. How products have to be given wings in the market is a specialized function of the marketers and the freelancers who are associated with various experiences and the values of the market and working with different organizations. So, you cannot approach the freelancers because the in-house agency generally uses the talent which is appointed. The freelancers are not interested in their work because they get bigger projects and bigger values in the market. The specialized advertising agencies work for some specific knowledge based advertisement. These type of agencies need people of special knowledge related to finance and medicine ads. Now, we have technical advertisements also floating in the market related to health sciences, to medical gadgets, the financial industry, the banking industries, investments, credit cards. There is lot of technical material needed to be floated in terms of advertisement, where customers need to understand what is equity, what is dividend, how companies are giving you insurance policies. So, these ads basically are not very romantic or not very creative in terms of only giving the art value, but they are technical in terms of giving you the returns to the readers interest, that how much their money is going to mint or what is the return on investment. So, the technical chartered accountants and technical people who understand the financial industry would work so as to design the best ads to enhance the financial literacy of the people. Certain fields like recruitment, medicine, finance, outdoor advertising, social advertising require specialized people. There are many recruitment agencies, medicinal agencies which are working and they need advertisement material which is very technical in terms to place their posters and their billboards at the centers and at the operational places where we need specialized and technical staff to handle it. Medical and industrial advertising. The subject is technical and requires writers and artists who have training to write meaningful advertising messages about it. They give services in area of specialization and also peripheral advertising agencies. So, if advertising agency is specialized in terms of industrial and medicinal agencies, they hire doctors. They will study what is the impact of each content and ingredient on the mind and the body of the people, and the content according to their specialized effect will carry the impact on the audiences. Industrial advertisement is related to the industrial use of the product, where heavy investment is in machine ships. So, we need engineers who would design the ads. So, because it is a B2B business, so you have buyers who are engineers. So, to convince technical people, we need technical people to design the technical terms and the usage of the product, how it will give the benefits. Such agencies have a lot of contacts in the media and offer very low commission on media rates. They are large companies, they use the specialized negotiating talents for buying media space and time. because these agencies are specialized. So, even big agencies contact them and try to use their talent, because talent who is in this profession and who is working for advertising agency, a rare combination, is not easily available in market. La carte agency. Some advertisers prefer to order a la carte. La carte services can be purchased from full service agencies who specialize in creative work, media, production, research, new product development. Now, sometimes it's that the full length agency is working, but all the functions are not needed by the sponsors. They may need only the data and then go to the creative boutiques. So, la carte is buying some input and then using it as per your needs. Maybe you want to launch a new product, so you can buy the market research data from a full length advertising agency and then go to the media planning agency to design the campaign in terms of planning. So, production, research, any function which is designed or needed has to be bought as per specifications of the sponsors. Now, let us study the summary of this lecture. In this lecture, we have studied the various types of advertising agencies working in market. There are full length advertising agencies, there are specialized agencies, media planners, creative boutiques, and other agencies who are working as specialized agencies working in technical fields for recruitment, finance and health. All the agencies have their value in terms of giving the best function according to their specialization. So, people can use in combination as per their requirements and their budgets. I hope the students must have understood the various types of agencies and the organization structure. Thank you, students.